Fellow Toastmasters and guests. Patrick actually started with what I was going to start with, which is Muhammad Ali. And were you guys fans? Of course, yeah, definitely Patrick. But my speech isn't about Muhammad Ali. But it does tie to him because when he died, I felt like a lot of celebrities actually get a lot more attention when they die than when they're alive. I mean, just think about it. His merchandise went up in sales. Everybody was talking about his message and how he was inspired, or they inspired him, and he inspired us. For me, that happened a few years ago when a guy you might know named Michael Jackson died. I mean, he was before my time. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really listen to his music, or I wasn't all about Michael or anything. But when he died, everybody was insane about him. His sneakers were selling for millions of dollars. He was on top of the charts again, even though he hasn't had an album out in like 20 years. And everybody wanted to look like him. I don't know. So for me, I learned how to do the moonwalk. That was his legacy for me. That's what I'm going to teach you guys how to do. I'm going to start off with a few quick basic facts about the moonwalk before we actually get into the performance. So, do you know when Michael actually did the moonwalk for the first time? It was
on stage.
yeah, it was on stage. Yes.
When he was a kid, there was a show about when he was a kid.
Well,
Jackson 5.
he officially did it on March 25th, 1983, at Motown 25. But he wasn't the first person to actually do the moonwalk. I don't know if you know that. It actually dates back to the 1930s, and it actually evolved through many artists before it got to Michael. And it wasn't until 1980 that he saw the movie Soul Train. He's like, I need that. So after he got in contact with the people that did the move, he did the moonwalk and forever became known as the Moonwalker. Actually had an autobiography named after the moonwalk. So there's some quick facts about the moonwalk. Now we're going to get into the performance part. If we were over there, I was going to actually have you guys perform it with me, but we don't have enough room. So you'll just have to visualize with me. And I'm going to show you that I can actually do it before. I'm not just blowing hot air. So it does look like... It's really not that hard to do. It's really not. That's why I'm teaching you guys. If I can do it, uncoordinated as I am, I know you guys can do it too. It's very simple. So we're going to start with the basic movements and then put it all into perspective. So I'm going to try to step back as far as I can. And I'm going to stand to the side so you can see my feet. So what you got to do to start out with is you have your feet together and you take your right foot and bring it back to your heel. All your weight is on your left heel and nothing is on your right. You have this up. This is the starting position. And the moonwalk is all about shifting your movement back and forth. That's all it is. He's not actually defying gravity. So what you need to do is the left foot slides back until the heel, and then the weight is distributed back to the right foot, and then you put it down, just like that. So, and when you have it on, all your weight is on your right foot, almost nothing is on your left. And then you continue that. You slide, shift, weight, boom. Slide, shift, weight, boom. Slide, shift, weight, boom. So when you first start out, you may be like, falling over and stuff. I know I did a few times. But be determined. Don't stop. Don't stop until you get it. So it may look like this when you first start out. Like, kind of robotic. But if you were obsessed with it like I was, you're going to get this no problem. So let's go over this again really quickly, and then I'll do it again. So slide, shift, slam. Slide, shift, slam. Slide, shift, slam. And then, so like I said, when you all put it together.
Wow.
And the cool thing is too, is when you learn how to do this, you can do it forwards. You can do it in a circle. And you can do it side to side too. But I'm not as good as that one yet, so I'm still working on that. You know how to do it, practice every day, and when you too can actually walk on the moon. Man, I'm Toastmaster.